Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. This is Falling Star Wrestling Rebirth, episode number 9. I do believe I should really restart it. No, it's episode 8. But episode 8 is a rebirth of a rebirth. Gonna make you really confused now. Yeah, I have done it. Basically, I have started on a new mod. Basically, I'm now on the flisce mod because it's a lot better for ratings and stuff. And I feel that should be the way going forward is what we're going to be doing. So it'll be on flisce mod from now on. So yeah, we are tonight. This is No Man's Land. It's being held by the Falling Star Wrestling. And we're 520 people at the Woodfill Hall. And we get 35E plus, and it's Ricky Knight coming out. His Legends gimmick's got a rating of awful. But tonight he's here on behalf of... He's going to talk about why we've done this. So, I'm here tonight on behalf of JJR and Jimmy Star, who have moved the game file to the flisce mod, as it's way better than the Who's mod for this save. So tonight we start with this action-packed show. The reason for this decision was made as the Who mod kept breaking and taking so long to load. So here we go. Bigger, better than ever before. Let's go with the two owners battling out in this ring. So yeah, I've decided to move over to the flisce mod because it's quicker to load, it gives me more time to book, and it's easier to book shows, and a lot quicker. I can get this booked tomorrow and it'll be way with the fairs. We open up with a 37D-. In a poor match, this is actually the original Senseless guy. The Monster JR defeated Jimmy Star by pinfall, with the voices I've spoken, a 37D-. Monster JR debuted his weirdo gimmick, it's got an rating very good. Jimmy Star, fan favourite gimmick, it's got an rating great. I got a 43, Jimmy Star got a 25. Jimmy Star improving in Rumble and performance. So, I'm really good. Yeah, I'm very low on the card. In a poor match, Tom Falcon defeated Ashton Smith in 15:26 by pinfall. Tom Falcon debuted his Thrill Seeker gimmick, it's got an rating above average. Tom Falcon was visible time towards the end. Ashton Smith's Thrill Seeker gimmick, it's got an rating above average. Tom Falcon and Ashton Smith have great chemistry, showing no performance. Tom Falcon 22, Ashton 30, a 27E. Ashton a heel, Tom Falcon the face. We are doing heels and faces again, just because I think it's wrestling and you're meant to do that. That's what wrestling's about. In a terrible match, Furio defeated Matt Walters in 15:29 by pinfall. A 22E-. Matt Walters debuted one man on the mission gimmick, it's got a rating above average. Furio Vampiric gimmick, it's got a rating above average. Furio's visibly tiring to ends. Matt Walters 25, Furio 15. Walters improving in performance. I forgot to look on the other guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just move some stuff around. In a terrible match, the UK Hooligans are split up in this company. They're going up against each other. Rory Knight defeats that Zodiac in 14:53 by pinfall by using underhanded tactics. Rory Knight has debuted his old school heel gimmicks, got a rating very good. Rory Knight was really off his game. Zodiac had debuted his old school face gimmick, got a rating above average. Rory Knight 24, Zack Zodiac 22. No worker improvements. The 23E from the brothers. Very bad. 33 plus, that's better. In a poor match, Bubblegum defeated Jonathan Windsor in 15:28 by pinfall the Juicy Fruit Driver. 33 plus. Bubblegum debuted fan favourite babyface gimmick. So it's rated very good. High Society gimmick's gone rated below average. Bubblegum 35, Windsor 28, no worker improvements. In a decent match, El Ligero defeated Exodus in 15:04 by pinfall the Mexican Splash. 39D, Exodus debuted his evil duo gimmicks, going to show below average. El Ligero's mass luchador gimmick's going to show great. Exodus 32, El Ligero 43, no worker improvements. We have a video to hype up tonight's main event, and both storylines have started with a segment. And what does that main event get us? 51D plus. That's better than what I thought this match would get. And above had great heat and good wrestling. Will Ospreay defeated Jimmy Havoc, Mark Haskins, and Zack Sabre Jr. in a ladder match in 23:21 when Will Ospreay retrieved the item. Will Ospreay wins the Fallen Star Championship. Heel, face, heel, face. Jimmy Havoc's debuted his Exodus gimmick. It's got an issue rating below average. Mark Haskins' old school face gimmick's got an rating of average. Jimmy Havoc sustained a minor concussion. Ospreay debuted his Thrill Seeker gimmick's got an rating of legendary. Will Ospreay was really off his game. Zack Sabre Jr. debuted his fan favourite gimmick's got an rating above average. Jimmy Havoc 44, Mark Haskins 47, Will Ospreay 59, Zack Sabre Jr. 62. Both storylines advancing gained heat. Mark Haskins improving in Rumble and performance. We end the show tonight, which is our first one. Okay, whatever. They're in a feud, so we can use the mild concussion to heat that feud. We increase the popularity in one region, but a 46D, not a bad way to restart the save, I think. And to be quite honest, there was a lot of... I'll be honest with you guys, because I've changed it now, but there was a lot of cheating going on behind the scenes on the Who mod, because wrestlers weren't rated how they should have been rated in real life, and I was changing people's in-work a bit too much, and I didn't feel that was fair on you guys to make the show better, to stand out how they would be in real life. So yeah, that's what was going on that mod. I will be giving a speech tonight to myself. Can I do that? No, I can't give myself. That's annoying. So I'll give it to Zack Sabre, Will Ospreay, and Jimmy Havoc. I am going to be playing a part in the shows as a professional wrestler. But guys, that's our first show over and done with. I will see you with our next show, which will be live very soon. I think we're doing a monthly FSW live show and near the end of the month, so I'm going to get that sorted. But I'll see you guys very shortly with the next show, when that will be. Thanks for watching. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Falling Star Wrestling. This is Falling Star Wrestling Live number 1. We've sold out the garage in Islington in front of 600 people, and we open up tonight with Will Ospreay coming down to the ring. The Falling Star Championship storylines advanced this and gained heat. So Will comes out. You see this? You slimy little loser of fans. I'm the Falling Star Champion. Now on Twitter, Zack Sabre Jr. has been talking shit about me. You see next month's Supercard show, I will not give you a shot. You see Ricky's already got my match booked against Mark Haskins. But if you beat Jimmy Havoc, I'll give you a shot at September Super Show. Also, stop talking shit about me. You see, I've been fighting all over the world, and I'm still here on this little live show. And where you are next, where are you? Not here. That's why. That's not here. That's where. That makes me the better man. You know, Will Ospreay being really heelish there, kind of pointing out that he's not come out tonight. He's not at the show, but we don't want to utilise too many of the expensive main eventers. So yeah. Mark Haskins, Jimmy Havoc will be alive at the next show. Also, at that night, you also get to see Jimmy. Oh, okay, I'm up in my card, nice. You also get to see Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Jimmy Havoc. That's going to be happening. The two major storylines at the moment are Havoc and Haskins, and Sabre and Ospreay. And we move on to a 23E in a belt that didn't have much heat in Telber Wrestling. A rematch, Zack Sabre defeated Rory Knight in a last man standing match in 7:37 when Rory Knight couldn't beat the 10 count after a Rainmaker. Rory Knight was really off a game. Rory Knight 24, Zack Sabre 21, no work improvements. After the match, Ricky Knight Jr. runs in. He's debuted his cocky above average gimmick, which has got above average. So Ricky Knight, at the event, it has been confirmed to me that at the event, Rory Knight and Zack Knight cannot keep their careers going, so Ricky Knight debuting. So at the pay-per-view, it'll be Zack Zodiac tagging with a debuting guy, Chuck Mambo. So Chuck Mambo is making his debut against those guys. It's going to be a good show. I've got loads of matches planned, don't worry, guys. In a 37D-, in a belt there, decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Matt Walters defeated me in 8:16 by pinfall. Matt Walters had a performance of 28. I had a performance of 41. Walters improving in performance. Not bad. In a decent match, Jonathan Windsor defeated Al Ligero by pinfall after using a foreign object. Ligero 42. Windsor 29. A 32E+. Windsor improving in performance. Not bad. Jimmy Havoc, what's he doing here? He's not meant to be at the show tonight. He's not booked. But he comes down the ring and he goes, Mark Haskins, you idiot. You injured me. You think you can hide? You think you can get away? I'm coming for you. Watch your back, punk, because I will be there. How dare you injure me? So yeah, I'm using the mild concussion as a go-to for the storyline. In a 49D main event, in a decent match, Will Ospreay defeated Tom Falcon in 15:42 by pinfall of 6:30 splash. Ospreay makes defense number 1 of his championship. A 49D+. Tom Falcon's really off his game. Tom Falcon's visible time toward the end. Tom Falcon's getting better his gimmick. Will Ospreay stood out as being good. Tom Falcon 19, Will Ospreay 46. Ospreay improving performance, but nothing for Falcon. Okay, not too bad. I put Tom Falcon up there just to give him a bit of a rise. Increased our popularity in one region, which is what we wanted. We'll give it to Will Alligero. I don't know really. Matt Walters or Jonathan Windsor. Yep. So we'll praise those for great performance. And I'll see you for the next live Super card, which will be, I do believe it is Over the Edge. I'll see you over the edge, guys. Thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. It's ready, it's live, it's Over the Edge, and we open up with a 24E. And above that, didn't have much eating table wrestling. Tom Falcon defeated Furio. Furio 22, Tom Falcon 24, no work improvements at 24E. Not bad. We're sold out in the garage tonight. In above that, decent match in the crowd was subpar wrestling. Jimmy Star defeated Exodus in 15:04 by pinfall. Exodus 32, Jimmy Star 24, no work improvements at 26E. Our first international match of the evening. And above that, didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. The Monster JJR defeated Ricochet Page in 15:23 by pinfall straight to 26E. Ricochet Page seemed off his game. Ricochet Page did good work at ringside. Robbie Morero don't click. Robbie Morero he's brought in by accident and has gotten his strike of awful. Me 39, Ricochet Page 8. Ricochet Page improving in technical. Obviously he wasn't very good because it was his debut match and he hasn't worked here before. So we'll bring him back and see if he can do better in another match against someone a bit more of a calibre. In a poor match, Rory Knight and Ricky Knight Jr., his son, defeated Chuck Mambo and Zack Zodiac in 8-12, and Rory Knight defeated Zack Zodiac by pinfall the Zebra Crossing 27E. Chuck Mambo has debuted his dude gimmicks, got the trainer very good. Zack Zodiac was really off his game. Rory Knight seemed off his game. Rory Knight's getting better at his gimmick. Zack Zodiac 23, Mambo 28, Ricky Knight Jr. 24, Rory Knight 28, no worker improvements of 27E. Let's hope the show heats up a bit. Here we go. 33 plus, that's a bit better. In above had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Ashton Smith defeated Bubblegum in 8:03 by pinfall while using the ropes to leverage. Ashton Smith 36, Bubblegum 38. No worker improvements. We move on. In a decent match, Alligero defeated Matt Walters in 8:26 by pinfall the Mexican Splash. This was a mugs up. 36D minus. Matt Walters 28. Alligero 24. Matt Walters improving in technical. So yeah, two faces having a battle it out. Another international match tonight. Ricochet makes his return. So in a decent match, Ricochet defeated Jonathan Windsor in 14:45 by pinfall the diving double knee drop at 41D. Windsor 32, Ricochet 45. Not bad, he's brought in for the show. A video plays hyping up Jim. That is wrong. That is meant to be hyping up. Yeah, Jimmy Havoc versus Zack Sabre Jr. No, that is right. Sorry. That's me going wrong. In above our good heat and good wrestling, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jimmy Havoc in 14:40 by submission with a senior stretch after distraction from Mark Haskins. Jimmy Havoc 46, Zack Sabre Jr. 61. Jimmy Havoc improving in performance, which is good. The old heated rivalry has advanced a segment and gained heat. We're doing quite well with storylines. Will Ospreay versus Mark Haskins. The 60C, holy shit. In above our great heat and good wrestling, Will Ospreay defeated Mark Haskins in 22:20 by pinfall the 6:30 splash. Ospreay makes defense number 2 of his Fallen Star Championship. Haskins 48, Ospreay 66, no work improvements at 60C. And then of course Zack Sabre Jr. comes out and beats down Ospreay. And that is the confirmation for I forgot to set it up. For the September show, we know that Ospreay versus Sabre is going to happen. A 56C minus for that show in England. Holy shit, guys, that was awesome. So yeah, guys, we will be bringing back Ricochet Page. Hopefully he can do better because he probably got pre-match nerves. You know, it's his debut match. He's not wrestled in England before. We'll see what happens. So I'll see you guys again with Fallen Star Wrestling Live number 2. Hello guys and welcome back to live number 2. Ricochet Page isn't here tonight. He's working somewhere else. Nor is the other guy, but they are mentioned in the open angle. But it lost heat, but I don't think it's lost that much heat that it's going to be a terrible promo. So yeah, Sticky Night comes out. I'm just gonna give me a quick second while I sort something out. Because I have everything written down what's going on a bit of paper, but I'm just checking what I'm doing over when I do for Ring of Fire when I've taped this up till December. So Ricky Knight comes out and goes, "Hello and welcome to Falling Star Wrestling Live. I'm out tonight to tell you that Will Ospreay and Zack Sabre Jr. are not allowed here tonight. After the feud, after the fight at, I've written this totally wrong to what I should have done. So after the fight at Over the Edge, which caused some fans to nearly get injured, they are not allowed here tonight. Also, as they head into their match at Night of Champions, so we're trying to keep them separated until then. Also at Night of Champions, Ricochet Page and Ricochet will be appearing as official members of the Falling Star roster. Tonight we've got a huge card planned and stacked for you, so sit back, relax and enjoy the show and join in." So yeah, we're live. There's no, we're not on any TV show or any channels. It's just this. In a poor match against a 29E, Matt Walters defeated Ricky Knight Jr. Ricky Knight Jr. 26, Walters 31, no work improvements, but nice way to open up the night. Then Bubblegum defeats Furio by pin for Thundercracker. Furio 24, Bubblegum 40, no work improvements, 35E+. In a pool match, Jimmy Starr and Chuck Mambo defeat Ashton Smith and Rory Knight in 7:32 when Chuck Mambo defeated Rory Knight by pinfall the Chuck U, a 32E+. Mambo 32, Jimmy Starr 28, Rory Knight 31, Ashton 33. And at Night of Champions, the Limitless title will be making its return, and it will be Ricky Knight Jr., Zack Zodiac, Rory Knight and Chuck Mambo, the four guys who have been rattling out, are going to meet. In a 45D, in a decent match, Mark Haskins defeated me, the Monster JJ, me, in 8:25 by pinfall the Cradle to the Grave. Mark Haskins getting better his gimmick, we don't click, remember that. Mark Haskins had a ring performance of 46, I had a new ring performance of 42, Haskins improving in performance skills. Not bad. A 33E plus, and he gets a 32E plus, so he should have been the main event. And about that decent wrestling, Jimmy Havoc defeated Al Ligero in 20:26 by pinfall the Death Valley Driver. The belt dragged in the middle, lack of flow being noticeable. Jimmy Havoc 48, Al Ligero 35, no work improvements. It's because it was a hardcore match, probably. Jimmy Havoc celebrating his victory in the ring when Mark Haskins runs and attacks and beating Jimmy Havoc down to the mat. And we end the show with a 29E. We didn't increase in popularity, so I need to do something about that. I'm going to give it to Mark Haskins, Jimmy Havoc, and Bubblegum tonight. Compliment on a good performance. Compliment on the performance. Given some encouragement, make speech. So yeah, that's our live done. I'm going to sort out the product values. I tried to lower it to make the show cheaper, but obviously it's not helping us at all, so we need to put it back up. So I'm going to thank you for watching, and we'll see you at Night of Champions very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, welcome to Night of Champions. I didn't put the in because I wanted to get the show sorted, but we've got Jimmy Havoc, we've got Windsor, and Will Ospreay out injured. So our two big main event matches have had to be changed tonight. You'll find out what's going on with Will Ospreay in the opening angle. The reason it's red is because I've got no announcers, but Will Ospreay comes out, and he gets a 60C, and he goes, "Tonight, my friends, Havoc's injured, Windsor's injured, not what we needed after I got ill. You see, I'm not been fighting in this ring. I'm not going to be fighting in this ring for up to a year, if ever again. You see, we've already lost a great man in Chris Travis to this horrible thing, and I now know what he's going through. I have stomach cancer, and tonight 3 people can't fight, but fine. The 2 biggest matches have screwed because of injuries, but I will fight, and I will get back. You see, cancer cannot defeat me. I will fight back, but until then, thank you, and I love you all." And then they're starting chanting, "Thank you, Ospreay." So yeah, Will Ospreay's got stomach cancer. I did try surgery, and it just and the surgery went horribly wrong and took him out for even longer. So he's going to be out for a good part of a year. So thank you, Ospreay. There's no other angles tonight, but we get a 30 plus in our opening match. In a poor match, Rory Knight, Ricky Knight, and Zack Zodiac. Rory Knight defeated Ricky Knight Jr., Zack Zodiac, and Chuck Mambo in an elimination match in 15:30. The order of elimination was Zack Zodiac first, then Ricky Knight Jr., finally Chuck Mambo, and then Rory Knight. Then Rory Knight is now your Limitless Champion of 30 plus. Ricky Knight had a name reforms 26, Zack Zodiac 24, Rory Knight 30, Chuck Mambo 31. The Family Feud storylines has advanced with this segment. Ricky Knight Jr. improving in performance. You'll find out what the Family Feud storyline is at the next live. 685 people, not bad. We brought in Gideon Gray for the night. And in about that decent match in the crowd with Subpar Wrestling, he beats Tom Falcon in 13:09 by pinfall 30 plus. Gideon Gray 31, Falcon 26, no worker improvements. 30 plus, not a bad match. In a poor match, Jimmy Star defeated Furio in 11:52 by pinfall. Furio's visible dying towards the end. Jimmy Star 29, Furio 23, no working points at 27E. Let's just get moving on. In a decent match, Exodus defeated Bubblegum and Sebastian in 14:38 when Exodus defeated Bubblegum by pinfall chokeslam following botched interference by Ricochet. Sebastian's debuted his cocky gimmick Scottish Rite of very good. Ricochet debuted his fan favourite gimmick Scottish Rite of average. Exodus 35, Bubblegum 41, Sebastian 33. The Big Star Storylines advances segment. No working for 38D minus. We'll find out what that is later on. In about that decent match of the crowd was Subpar Wrestling. Matt Walters defeated Ashton Smith in 14:47 by pinfall. Matt Walters 27, Ashton 34, no worker improvements. In a poor match, Roughneck defeated Ricochet Page in 14:48 by pinfall the Rough Rider. Ricochet Page debuted his badass gimmick, it's got on trainer very good. Roughneck debuted his old school heel rating, he's got on trainer very good. Ricochet Page not an 8 this time, he's got a 21, and Roughneck 33, no work improvements. We move on to a 47D and a decent match. Al Ligero defeated the Monster JJR in 15:27 by pinfall with the Operation Wear Down. Al Ligero's got a broken hand, so he's slowed by that. Monster JJR 48, Al Ligero 45, no work improvements of 47D. Not a bad match from us, guys. And then we should go into our main event of the night as 59C in a superb match. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Mark Haskins, Stu Bennett and Ricochet in a ladder match in 24 minutes 57 when Zack Sabre Jr. retrieved the item. He is now the Fallen Star Wrestling champion. Stu Bennett debuted his arrogant heel gimmick, going to great. Haskins 50, Bennett 68, Zack Sabre Jr. 67, and Ricochet 52. Storyline advancing gained heat, no work improvements. We end the show tonight with no other angles. With a Zack said that was used far too much on the show, but increase our popularity in one region, which is what we needed. So yeah, we are going to hopefully get over the injuries. Hopefully we can get over all these injuries. I'm doing my best to do that, but the storylines have changed now. But don't think that they're not going to meet at some point in the future. So yeah, guys, I'll see you with the next live. Sorry this was quick, but we didn't do a lot of angles because of injuries, and I was very pissed off. So I'll see you guys in the next live when we'll hopefully talk about injuries a bit more. Thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, please take your seats as Fallen Star Wrestling Live. Number 3 is live. And we have a poor pre-show match where Furio defeated Tom Falcon in 9:39 by pinfall. 28E, the announced quality match, the colour conjugate match and boost. Furio 24, Falcon 28. No work improvements. We're live on YouTube tonight, guys. So I've kind of threw everything into the show tonight, hoping we would put on a good show, but by the looks of it, we didn't. In an extremely short match, Ricochet and Page defeated Roughneck in 4:52 by pinfall the powerbomb. Ricochet and Page went off his game, the announced quality match, the colour conjugate match and boost. Roughneck 32, Shane Page 20, no worker improvements. We get an angle, a 24E. So the Family Food storyline is going to lose heat here. or France. So you see, I'm the limitless champion. I've got nothing for you. The Knight family are the best. You see, my son and dad hate you stupid fans coming out here to watch this show. Now we got us on YouTube. Hey Nigel Moralo, you enjoying this more than WWE? You see, we opened up with some idiots fighting. And Zach comes out and goes, shut up, you stupid plonker. You see, you three idiots killing this place. You might be working together, but I'm going to be the Knight everyone loves. Hear this place? It's on fire. I'm going to kill the Knight Dynasty. And Roy just grows, you never kill the Knight Dynasty. You know why? Because we're more powerful than ever. Then Ricky Knight Jr. hit the ring, both beating down Zach. And then Jimmy and Chuck Mambo chased them off, basically. So that's your angle. Hopefully you enjoyed it. A 24E, not bad. So yeah, everyone's a part of that. You know, Jimmy's coming out and Chuck Mambo's coming out to save the day. A 34E plus. In above there, decent reaction to the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Bubblegum defeated Matt Walters in 5:32 by pinfall. The Juicy Fruity Driver. Matt Walters seen off his game. Raro and Nigel McGuinness have pretty good chemistry and calling matches together, which is what we wanted. The announced quality match, the colour conjugate match with Boost. Bubblegum 39, Matt Walters 29. No worker improvements of 34E plus. Not bad. Yep, Ronaldo and Thingamy left. In an extremely short match, Ashton Smith and Jonathan Windsor defeat Al Ligero in a handicap match in 5:12, when Windsor defeat Al Ligero by pinfall. Al Ligero slowed by his injury somewhat. 33 plus. Al Ligero 44, Windsor 35, Ashton Smith 35. No work of improvements to comment upon, which is really annoying. 25%, that's fine. In above that decent match of the crowd was subpar wrestling. Sebastian defeated Jimmy Star in 7:33 by pinfall. During the match, we also had Ricky Knight come out and distract Jimmy Star at 34E plus. In the last quality match, the colour conjugate match with Bruce Sebastian 34, Jimmy 30. No worker improvements. We get a tag match next, I think. If it loads, yep, a tag match. 35E plus in a bout that had a decent match of the crowd was subpar wrestling. Ricochet and Chuck Mambo defeat Exodus and Rory Knight in 7:55, and Ricochet defeated Rory Knight by pinfall the diving double knee drop. Ricochet carried the match in terms of ring points. Exodus and Rory Knight have zero chemistry as partners, and that's quite a match. The colour conjugate match was Rory Knight 26, Exodus 25, Chuck Mambo 31, Ricochet 41. Both storylines, the Big Star storyline and the Family Food storyline, advance for this. No work improvements of 35E plus. Not bad. 56C minus in about that fantastic and good wrestling. Stu Bennett defeated Mark Haskins in 8:28 by pinfall Wastelands. Haskins 43, Bennett 62. No worker improvements. The main event tonight will see me taking on Zack Sabre Jr. There's going to be a terrible 57C minus. Not bad from both guys actually. In the bad had good heat, good wrestling and a decent match in the crowd. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Monster JJR in 15:06 by pinfall the Roaring Elbow. Zack Sabre Jr. makes 20-1 of the Fallen Star Championship. I got a 49, he got a 61, no work improvements. And after the match, Stu Bennett runs in and beats him down to the mat at 52D. Storyline advance to that segment, and we end the show tonight with a 54C minus, creased up priority in 45 regions. Zack Sabre Jr., Stu Bennett, and Mark Haskins. Praise for good performance, praise for great performance, praise for great performance, make speech. So yeah guys, I will see you again live for October's Super Show event when things are going to blow over a lot worse than they are now. We'll see you then guys. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, take your seats as Halloween takes off. And we have JJ Alton for the first time. He comes out and goes, the voices, I can hear them. Are they coming for me? Oh, yes. You see, I see your pain. You're losers. You're scared of the man I am. You see, every kid hides behind their parents. You'll hide. You're all scared. I don't care. I'll destroy this company before I come clean. The monsters lose. And it's time to choose. Do you win or lose? So yeah, if you don't know where that line is from, the Monsters Loose, you don't. It's time to choose where you win or lose. Is a line. I don't think it's exactly word for word the line, but it is a line from the Monsters Loose from the Battle at Hell 3 album by Meatloaf, which I'm a big fan of Meatloaf. And our opening match gets a 43D. In a decent match, the Monster JR defeated Alligero in 7:37 by pinfall using the ropes for leverage of 43D. Alligero's getting better his gimmick. The house quality match, the colour conjugate match boost, Monster JR 48, Alligero 47. No worker improvements. We thought we'd open up strong tonight. 32E. In above our decent reaction in the crowd, the subpar wrestling, Chuck Mambo defeated Furio in 8:03 by pinfall Chuck U. The nice quality lift of the match, the colour conjugate match base, Furio 29, Chuck Mambo 32. Furio improving in Rumble. Good old Furio. In a poor match, Zack Zodiac defeated Sebastian in 7:36 by pinfall, following botched interference by Rory Knight 29E. Morano and Hydra against a pretty good country corner match to go. Nice quality match, the colour conjugate match boost. Zack Zodiac 25, Sebastian 24. No work improvements. We are sold out tonight at the Worthing Assembly Halls. In above our decent match of the crowd with subpar wrestling, Rory Knight defeated Jimmy Star in 8:25 by pinfalls with a zebra cross and off distraction from Ricky Knight. Rory Knight makes defense number 1 of the Limitless title. Jimmy Star seen really off his game. And that's quality match, the colour hunter match boost. Jimmy Star 25, Rory Knight 32. The Family Feud storyline advances segment, no work improvements of 31E plus. Then Zack Zodiac runs in, beating him down. The storyline's lost heat because that got a 17F plus. In an extreme short match, Ashton Smith defeated Ricky Shane Page in 1:14 by pinfall the drive catch GTS. Shane Page getting paid his nice quality match, the colour conjugate match boost. Ricky Shane Page 26, Ashton Smith 40, Ashton Smith improving thoughts. The reason I did this one a really short was by accident, but also because Ricky Shane Page hasn't been that good lately. So I'm just going to give him some short matches just to see if we can get his working ability better and his popularity better. But I don't think he'll get his popularity very good with that. Probably lose some. In a decent match, Roughneck defeated Bubblegum in 10:13 by pinfall by using underhand tactics. 39D. Roughneck's way off his game. We have pretty good chemistry, and it showed in their performance. Nice quality match, the colour conjugate match boost. Roughneck 29, Bubblegum 42, no work improvements of 39D minus. In a poor match, Ricky Knight Jr. defeated Tom Falcon in 7:52 by pinfall with Yokozuna. They have great chemistry and shown their performance in a nice quality match. Colour conjugate match boost. Tom Falcon 26, Ricky Knight Jr. 29. No worker improvements. We continue. In a battle of our decent match of the crowd with subpar wrestling, Jonathan Windsor defeated Matt Waters in 15:16 by pinfall. Matt Waters seemed off his game. They have pretty chemistry and lifted the match. The nice quality match, the colour conjugate match boost. Windsor 38. Matt Waters 28. No worker improvements. In a decent match, Exodus defeated Ricochet in 15:01 by pinfall after using the foreign object. 41D. Ricochet strained an partial entre cruciate legitimata. Great. The nice quality match, the colour conjugate match of boost. Exodus 31, Ricochet 52. Ricochet continued to improve in performance. The Big Star storylines advanced the segment and gained heat. Yep, we know. Then we get a video hyping up our next match of the night, which goes to 59C in a battle of had fantastic heat and good wrestling. Stu Bennett defeated Mark Haskins in 14:57 by pinfall Wasteland. Stu Bennett's getting better his gimmick. Mark Haskins 46, Stu 64. 59C. No worker improvements. Then we get our main event of the night, which I don't think is going to do as good as that match. 52D plus. In the above had great heat and decent wrestling. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Jimmy Havoc in 24:51 by submission with the senior set. Zack Sabre Jr. makes defense number 2 of the Falling Star Championship. And that's quality match. Jimmy Havoc 45, Zack Sabre 54. Zack Sabre improving in Rumble. And after the match, we close off with 55C as Stu Bennett comes in and beats down Zack Sabre Jr. And then our show increased popularity in 52 regions, including our home region, with a great performance by everybody tonight. But these are the main guys who did really well. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you at October's live after Halloween. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode 4 of Falling Star Wrestling. This is our live 4 on the Flisce mod, and it opens up tonight. We are sold out in the Orchard Theatre. The Zack Sabre Jr. comes out and he goes, in 2 weeks at Power Struggle, I take on one of the best in Stu Bennett. You see, I stand back here in this company tonight. He's in the back, not in the ring, by the way. Ready? But in 2 weeks, I'll be more than ready for you. Yes, you see, yes, you've been in WWE. Yes, you've done great things, but so have I. And it's time to show you what I can do. Zack Sabre Jr. ready for his match tonight. In a battle, a decent match, the crowd was subpar wrestling, a 34E+, not bad from these guys. Zack Zodiac defeated Ashton Smith in 808 by pinfall of Rainmaker after following the botch events from Roaring Night. Now's quality match, the Colour Conjugate match with Boost. Ashton Smith 38, Zack Zodiac 28. The Family Feud storyline advanced for that and gained heat. In a decent match, the Monster JR defeated Chuck Mambo by pinfall straight to Hell 39D. We don't click, and that's quality match, the Colour Conjugate match with Boost. Monster JR 42, Chuck Mambo 28, no work or improvements. Ricochet comes out and he goes, what is your problem with me? You said on Twitter, it is I'm very popular, but that don't stand true. There's something else, so I'll find out what. Then I'll prove to you why these fans love me. So Ricochet getting annoyed with Exodus. In a battle that decent match, crowd was subpar wrestling, Jonathan Windsor, that's meant to be the other way around, defeated Ricochet and Page in 8-18 by pinfall 29E. Jonathan Windsor's really off his game. The last quality of the match, the Colour Conjugate match boost. Jonathan Windsor 31, Ricochet and Page 28. No worker improvements. In an extremely short match, Tom Falcon defeated Ricky Knight Jr. in 14-39 by pinfall 32E. Ricky Knight and Tom Falcon have great chemistry. Knight, Moran and Nigel McGuinness are pretty good matches. And that's quality of match, the Colour Conjugate match boost. Ricky Knight Jr. 31, Tom Falcon 30. No worker improvements of 32E. Then we have a video hyping up tonight's main event. We get a 52D plus, probably because it's two faces. And above had great heat and good wrestling. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Mark Haskins in 1608 by pinfall the Roaring Elbow. Zack Sabre Jr. makes defense number 3 of the championship. Mark Haskins 44, Zack Sabre 62, no worker improvements. And after the match, Stu comes out and then a massive brawl ensues. They're fighting all over the building, throwing each other into chairs, and the bar, the stand, everything. The brawl continues until security comes out and refs come out to split them up, and then they're screaming at each other. See you in 2 weeks' time. We end the show with a 48D, increased our popularity in 45 regions. Zack Sabre Jr., Mark Haskins. And I don't know really. I'm gonna give Tom Falcon some encouragement. I think that might be the best thing, guys. So, guys, I'll see you again at the next live event, which of course you've just heard is Power Struggle. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Power Struggle. It's live, it's uncensored, we're ready to go, we're ready to pop. And because of injuries, we've got this little match. In a poor match, Ricky Knight Jr. defeated Lion Kid in 8-17 by pinfall of 450 splash. The last quality of the match, the Colour Conjugate match boost. Lion Kid 26, Ricky Knight Jr. 33. No worker employments of 32E plus. He's in on 1 night deal. So is Al Techno. And above, they didn't have much heat until Barras and Fury defeated Al Techno in 8-27 by pinfall. And now it's quality of the match, the Colour Conjugate match boost. Al Techno 20, Fury 26. No worker improvements of 25E. In 2017, above had decent match crowd but subpar wrestling. Tom Falcon defeated Sebastian. On the way off his game. Now it's quality of match, the Colour Conjugate match boost. Sebastian 32, Tom Falcon 25. No worker improvements. In a battle of D-Search the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Rory Knight defeated Matt Walters in 15-20 by pinfall the Zebra Crossing. He makes defense number 2 of the Limitless title. Rory Knight was really off his game. The next quality match, the Cole Hunter match boost. Matt Walters 28, Rory Knight 28, 29E. No worker improvements. In a decent match, Ricky Shane Page defeated the Monster JJR by pinfall powerbomb 44D. Now's quality, the Cole Hunter match boost. Ricky Shane Page 27. I got 50. Ricky Shane Page improving in performance. Not bad at all. In a battle of D-Thrash from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Jimmy Starr defeated Jonathan Windsor in 7:34 by pinfall. Jonathan Windsor was really off his game. The announced quality of the match, the Colour Contact boost. Jonathan Windsor 32, Jimmy Starr 29, a 32E plus, no worker improvements. In a decent match, Al Ligero defeated Ashton Smith by pinfall the Alabuta. 42D, Al Ligero and Ashton Smith don't click and make for an awkward bout. The announced quality of the match, the Colour Contact match boost. Al Ligero 45, Ashton Smith 33, no worker improvements. In above had decent match of the crowd, but subpar wrestling Exodus defeat Chuck Mambo in 8:30 by pinfall chokeslam. 35E plus announced quality of match, the Cool Contact match boost. Chuck Mambo 31, Exodus 35. Exodus improving in technical, not bad. In above had decent match of the crowd, but terrible wrestling Zach Zodiac defeated Roughneck in 15:48 by pinfall the Rainmaker, following botched interference by Rory Knight. The announced quality of the match, the Colour Contact match boost. Roughneck 25, Zach Zodiac 24. No worker improvements. In a battle had good heat and decent wrestling, Jimmy Havoc defeated Mark Haskins in 15:03 by pinfall the Death Valley Driver, a 50D plus. Mark Haskins 48, Jimmy Havoc 47. No worker improvements. Jack Gallagher and Noam Dar make their return to the UK scene after being released by WWE. We get a 48D. And it's a decent match, and Noam Dar defeated Jack Gallagher in 14:42 by pinfall after using the foreign object. Noam Dar debuted his old school heel gimmick, it's got a below average. Gentleman gimmick has got an initial reign of average. Now it's quality of match. Noam Dar 46, Jack Gallagher 46, no worker improvements. Next we get the video hyping up the semi-main of the night, which is Bram versus Nick Aldis. And in about that, good heat and good wrestling, Bram defeated Nick Aldis in 20:29 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Bram debuted his ego maniac gimmick has gone through below an average. Nick Aldis no gimmick needed, above average. Now it's quality match, Bram 44, Nick Aldis 62. No worker improvements, 51D. Then our main event of the night, Stu Bennett taking on Zack Sabre Jr. Guess there's a 63C and above. Had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Stu Bennett in 25-20 by submission with a senior stretch. Zack Sabre Jr. makes defense number 4, the Fallen Star Championship. Stu Bennett 67, Zack Sabre Jr. 62. No worker improvements of 63C. And then the match is over. Zack Sabre is celebrating, but Stu Bennett is very angry and just continues beating him down after the match, kidnapping the championship as well. So the entire show got a 58C, increased popularity in 45 regions. The speech will be going to Stu, Zack, and Nick. Compliment a good performance. Compliment a good performance. So guys, I will see you again at the next Full Style Wrestling Live. Ladies, boys, girls, children of all ages, take your seats as Fallen Star Wrestling Final Revolutions goes live tonight. It's been held by Fallen Star Wrestling. It's been held in front of 752 people at the new theatre in Oxford. I've decided to get rid of the live because having the live each month is costing the company too much money to run. And for an hour's show, it's just, pointless. So we're just going to do monthly events for the foreseeable future. I might end up bringing back a TV show or something in the future. But Ricky Knight comes out to loads of booze from the fan. He goes, "Okay, boo me. I know you hate me." Tonight, we not only lost Will Ospreay, but Mark Haskins, Bram, and Bubba Gunn are out for injuries for as long as 6 months. Tonight, on very short notice, Global Force Wrestling have helped us out. You see, they've sent Lashley over here to fight, but I know we only have... But I know we'll have a great show without them, for you stupid idiots. Also tonight, my true son will retain his Limitless Championship. So yeah, Ricky not going out and going, you know, we've got all these people injured. Bubblegum's been injured for a while. Haskins only just got injured. But hey ho. In above, I had decent match the crowd with subpar wrestling. Furio defeated Chuck Mambo in 748 by pinfall. Furio's really off his game. The next quality for match, the colour contra game match abyss. Mambo 33, Furio 23, no work compared to 31E plus. In above, I had decent match in the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Matt Walls defeated Ricky Knight Jr. in 8:13 by pinfall, 33E plus. Mario and Nigel McGuinness a pretty good match and calling matches together. Now it's quality colour contra match boost. Ricky Knight Jr. 31, Walters 31, no work improvements. We move on tonight. In above, I had decent match in the crowd with subpar wrestling. Roughneck defeated Ricky Shane Page in 9 minutes 44 by pinfall, the Rough Rider. Now it's quality of match, the colour contra match boost. Ricky Shane Page 31, Roughneck 31, no work improvements of 32E plus. In above, I had decent match in the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Sebastian defeated Jimmy Star in 15:29 by pinfall while using the ropes legally for leverage. Now it's quality of match, the colour contra match boost. Sebastian 33, Jimmy Star 31, no work improvements. I think the next one's arched. Yep, brother versus brother. In above, I had decent match in the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Rory Knight defeated Zack Zodiac in 14:37 with by pinfall Zebra Crossing. It makes defense number 3 of the Limitless title. This storyline is now ending as we head into the new year. The announced quality of the match, the colour contra gave the match a boost. Zack Zodiac 29, Rory Knight 31, no work improvements. 31E plus, not a bad match really. In a decent match, Tom Falcon defeated the Monster JJR in 15:01 by pinfall. That's quality, colour commentary, and Mario and Nigel McGuinness some pretty good chemistry. Tom Falcon 27, the Monster JJR 51, no work improvements with a 44D. Tom Falcon getting a huge win as well. That's a good thing about having me wrestle is I don't complain about getting in the ring. And I will be doing the same. I will be using the centerless profile but changing it to me again. In a decent match, Jack Gallagher defeated Jonathan Windsor by pinfall the Art Eye Follic Elbow, a 44D. Quality lift of the match, so now colour contrary. Jack Gallagher 46, Windsor 34. Jack Gallagher improving in performance. Thank you for improving tonight. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Nick Aldis defeated Noam Dar in 15:08 by pinfall with the Torment. Noam Dar 48, Nick Aldis 62, no worker improvements. In a decent match, Ricochet defeated Exodus in 14:41 by pinfall to standing shooting star press. Ricochet 52, Exodus 32, no work improvements of 48D. Plus, and then we see a video playing for the semi-main of the night, where Bobby Lashley makes his first in-ring appearance for Falling Star Wrestling, gets a 54C, and above that had great heat and decent wrestling. Lashley defeated Jimmy Havoc in 21:15 by pinfall spear. The Impact World title's on the line. It doesn't say it because you can't do that. But Jimmy Havoc 48, Lashley 55, no work improvements. But he is the Impact World Heavyweight Champion, so he's defending it on behalf. 54C, and our main event tonight gets a 62C. In above, I had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Stu Bennett defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 25:23 by pinfall the Wastelands. He is now your Falling Star champion. Stu Bennett 61, Zack Sabre Jr. 60. The Falling Star Championship storylines advance segment. Zack Sabre Jr. improving in performance. I wasn't expecting that. And then Lashley comes down and beats up Stu Bennett for winning. Yeah, he's not on contract with us. Remember this, he's only on the one-night deal tonight. He's brought in because of the injuries. So what's management going to make of that? So tonight, I'm going to be giving it to my Stu Bennett, Zack Sabre Jr. And I'm going to give Lashley a hug because he only had very short notice to the show. But he probably got a phone call this morning. yesterday, but he had very short notice and he got here. So given a hug, complimented. So we'll make a speech, and we'll see you guys with the next at the end of the month at the end of the year, and I'll give you a run through of the roster, how everyone's doing, and what everyone's looking like. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. It's 2018. So Okada is the wrestler of the year. It's the first time he has won the award. Company of the year is New Japan. Team of the year is the Golden Lovers, which is Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. Match of the year is Tanahashi versus Okada on the Revenant's Tour Saturday, what happened in October. Show of the year is Destruction. Young Wrestler of the Year is Aaron Harvey. I bet he works for New Japan, because New Japan always, yep. Veteran of the Year is Toga Makabe. Female Wrestler of the Year is Mayan Uwata. Independent Wrestler of the Year is Ryan Reeves. Manager of the Year, Paul Heyman. Announcer of the Year, Jim Ross. Colour Commentator of the Year is Corey Graves. Referee of the Year is Earl Hebner. Referee fucking up. So yeah, guys, we're going to have a quick look at the world. We're going to have a quick look and see what's going on around the world. Starting off with WWE. Basically having a look at their champions and what's been going on over in the other companies over the past few months since we've been changed over. So, John Cena is the WWE Champion. Tony Nese is your Cruiserweight Champion. Intercontinental Champion is Drew Gulak, who won it after it was vacated from The Miz. I think The Miz got injured. Baron Corbin, of course, they don't change. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel after Cesaro and Sheamus had it vacated from them because Cesaro left the company. Bayley is your Women's Champion, taking off Alexa Bliss. Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal are the Tag Team Champions. 3MB are back. Lana is your Women's Champion on SmackDown. United States Champion is Kevin Owens, who took it off Chris Jericho. Universal Champion is Bray Wyatt after it was vacated off Samoa Joe, who has also left. And Carmella. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with The Miz, because I know The Miz is still there, but Samoa Joe and Cesaro left because of, well, Cesaro walked out, followed by Samoa Joe, because of something. They had enough of the company. But yeah, he's not assigned yet, but he's on the War brand. Yeah, I know I can't negotiate, but why isn't he assigned? Awesome. He's filming a movie. There you go, he's off filming a movie. We'll have a quick look at Ring of Honor. I would go through all of them, but there's quite a lot of them. So over in Ring of Honor, they've had quite a good year. So Cody Rhodes is still your champion. Dalton Castle and the boys are the 6-man tag team champions. World Tag Team Champions are Matt and Nick Jackson, and Chris Sabin is your TV champion. Over to Global Force. I'm just picking out the big companies just so we can do this. Global Force Global Champion is James Storm. Women's Champion is Sienna. Global Force World Tag Team is vacating. That was held by Kingston and Bram, but Bram got injured. Impact Grand is still Moose. Knockouts is Rosemary, who got it off Gail Kim after it was vacated off her. World Champion is Lashley. The Bromares, who sadly Robbie's just left. And X Division is Sanjay Dutt. Alberto Albatron is not with the company anymore. Yeah, he left. I don't know. To be quite honest, good for him. You know, good, because I don't like him. But yeah, they had Roughneck there for a period of time, and they also had I think it was on this Impact here, where Stu Bennett, they went against Moose in the main event. Then on Explosion, it might have been on this Impact. I don't know if Roughneck was on here. Yeah, he's on the pre-show, but yeah. DJZ leaves, Magnus extends. GFW have risen to cult size. So I don't know why Alberto Duprone left, but they are number 2, 3 in the world. But they are cult size now. So New Japan Pro Wrestling. The one everyone wants to know what's going on over in New Japan. IWGP Heavyweight Champion is Tetsuya Naito. Intercontinental is still Hiroshi Tanahashi. Junior Heavyweight is Kushida. Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions are vacated after, I think Manager Jackson left, I don't know. Tag Team Champions Rocky Romero and Beretta. United States is Bushi. Never Openweight is Minoru Suzuki. Openweight 6-man tag is Kushida, Hiromu Takahashi and Bad Luck Folly. And New Japan so the Super J Cup was run by Rikishi Tsuchiya. Super Japan Junior Tag Team Tournament was Rikishi Tag and Tiger Mask W, and World Tag League Kenny Omega and Tiger Mask. I don't know what's going on with the Young Bucks, so they just got injured. Nick Jackson's here, but Matt Jackson isn't. So obviously Nick Jackson stayed, but Matt Jackson didn't. News. Hall of Fame. I'm standing in the Hall of Fame. So obviously he came in. Yeah, he works with CMML. Oh, he got written to CMML. That's why he left the thing of me. Yeah, it's very weird that the Young Bucks are not there. So, I don't know what's going on with the Young Bucks. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Because we've got time. This is our end of the year review. We're going to have a quick look in a minute at some other things. So, is it Matt Jackson? So, he works for Ring of Honor and he works for Pro Wrestling Guerrillas. Oh, we could bring him in. Great. News archive. Yeah, they didn't re-sign him to a contract. Okay, that's odd. So yeah, let's have a look at our little company, Falling Star Wrestling. As this is episode 10, but I've redone it and done it on this. The reason I've done it on here is because it's a lot easier to work with. This mod is a lot easier, but the problem is we've been suffering a lot of injuries, and I've put the injury thing down because it's just. So we have got an importance of 21 and a popularity of 28. We've been 28 for a while now. We were 26. Then it took 3 months to go up to 28. So we'll hopefully go up again in a few months' time. We finished first. Roughneck gone for New Global Force. That's fine. So yeah, let's have a tour of our company. So our most popular wrestlers are as follows: Nick Aldis, Will Ospreay, Stu Bennett, and Zack Sabre Jr. And we have signed Bobby Lashley. That was the goal anyway. But yeah, it might change. I've put Bobby Lashley into storyline, but it might be Nick Aldis. I might change that around. Because at the moment, Bobby Lashley and Stu Bennett are going at it. You're not very good. Here's Nick Aldis and Noam Dar. So I'm actually going to change this around. Just because I can, and it makes sense to put your most popular guys over, if that makes sense. Yeah. If that makes sense, so you put your most popular guys in the storylines. So where Bobby Lashley? So if we can get Bobby Lashley up there to be one of the, he's one of the main guys, but I want, my most popular guys should be in the Dark Search. So yeah, our titles, of course, are the Stu Bennett is our champion. After Will Ospreay lost it, and then Zack Sabre Jr. got it, but he's now lost it. Limitless champion is Rory Knight. Let's go to medical screen, because this is what I'm on about. So, Will Ospreay's out for still 8 months and a week with stomach cancer. Mark Haskins out with 5 months and 1 week with spinal stenosis. Bubba Gum's out for 4 months and a week for upper frontal spinal cord something. And Bram's out with a humerus fracture. Yeah. It's not looking good for our guys at the moment. It's terrible news for everyone, really. But we've been doing quite well. We've got, I gave us some bit of money behind us. But yeah, so let's close this off having a look at the top 100 of the world. And showing you something else, which is very interesting. I cannot sign him at the moment, which is really bugging me, because I wanted to do a storyline between me and Samoa Joe. But as you can see, we're too small. So we're going to have to get up there and start pushing our product a bit more to get them on board. But But yeah, let's have a look at most power. Is it the Power 500? Here we go. So Okada, Tanahashi, Naito, Amiga, Kota Ibushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Tomohiro Ishii, Tokyo Takaruni Wanabe, Togo Makabe, Kushida, Yujiro Nagata, Farley Sumida, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Hiroki Goto, Kevin Steen, Rusev, Dean Ambrose, and Sameto Kimojo. So yeah, this is the Power 500. It is literally ridiculous. I don't think any of our guys will be on here. Well, we've got Ricky Shane Page is on here. He's at 479. Is any of our other guys on here? I've never really had a proper look at this to see who's on there. Rob Lynch, Jack Jester, Rockstar Spud, Tyrus. But there's more than 500 people in the world, so not everyone gets on there. But at least we've got one guy on there who works for us. I'm sure Lashley will be on here somewhere. I don't know where he'll be though. Abyss is on it at 277. Pete Dunne is at 250. Don't expect him to he will be coming in sooner or later, but not. I don't really have anything for him. You see, I am going to be signing 2 people on camera because I do actually have something for them, and that is Pete Dunne. So let's have a view profile because it does tell you. So he's 160 in the Power 500. Okay, I will be bringing in 2 stars to the company after recent requests and just seeing where he was. Pete Dunne is a very busy man, so this is why I haven't brought him in yet. But I'll have to work him out and see if we can get him cleared. Yeah, he's going to be touring with them as well. I might leave him out then and bring in see if Rey Mysterio is injured. I don't know yet who I'm bringing in, but I was going to bring in a few more people to work with us, but you know, at the moment we can't do that. Oh, I know who I was going to bring in. I actually do remember now. Here we go. Mr. Marty Skull. He's going to be coming in and working with us. I wanted him for a while now and haven't really got around to bringing him in. The other name you might not know of or may know. Yogscast have gone live. That's nice. I've already seen him on the list. Is Mr. MVP. The reason I want MVP is he works for IPW and stuff, so he's pretty good. Right, so that's what the game world's looking like. I'm now going to edit all these videos together, which is quite a lot if you look at this. I'm going to put all these into the captured file and then edit them together. And then I'm going to start with Ring of Fire, which is going to be a local to global series. We are going to start from the very bottom of Flisce's mod in America, and we're going to work our way up. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you with that. It probably won't be till Tuesday, because I'm at work Monday, and it's going to take a while to get going. Like this one, it's took 2 days to get this going. But I'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching this awesome show.